Check out Woolworths' great new specials this week.
Like Smith's crinkle cut chips, 150 to 170 grams. Now just $1.64 each. Save $1.65. That's half price.
That's why I pick Woolies.
Japan's the world's third largest economy. Japan has higher wages and imports Australian energy, processing Australian minerals. Australia can as well. Make Australia great. Vote 1 United Australia Party.
Authorised by Clive Palmer for the United Australia Party, Brisbane.
The sale is back at Domain. Last chance to save up to 20% off Windows computers, laptops, desktops, all-in-ones from all the big brands. That's up to 20% off Windows computers plus more deals in store. Hurry, the sale at Domain ends Monday.
You won't see the Caravan Company at the Sydney Show this year. We're passing savings on to you instead. Kakadu Aussie-wide option RV legend. Every new van sold comes with a free $500 fuel voucher so you can start your adventure. See Bob Scott and the team at the Caravan Company on the highway at Heather Bray.
Does anything beat Hungry Jack's thick cut chips?
Yeah. Hungry Jack's large chips for just $2.
Or a cheesy cheeseburger for $2 and a nuggets and chips carry cup only $3. Penny pinches everyday value at Hungry Jack's.
Dishwashing doesn't have to be rocket science. Finish Power Gel. Dissolves fast, even on a short cycle. For a stunning clean, be blown away by Finish Fast Dissolving Gel.
And then it just flies over like a bird.
Too powerful for TV, but not to own. The Amarok V6 Core from $49,990 drive away.
People living more than 200 kilometres from the capital cities will pay 20% less tax. 85% of Australia's wealth is from regions. Put Australia first, vote United Australia Party.
Authorised by Clive Palmer for the United Australia Party, Brisbane.
The sale is back at Domain. Last chance to save up to 20% off Windows computers, laptops, desktops, all-in-ones from all the big brands. That's up to 20% off Windows computers plus more deals in store. Hurry, the sale at Domain ends Monday.
Life never stops. Wherever you go, it's important to have a super fund that moves forward with you and moves you forward. A top-performing fund that puts you first. Post Plus, wherever life takes you, we go with you.
The belief is back at Brookvale. Canberra had Manly on the ropes today, but Des Hasler's men refused to give in. Lachlan Croker helped Manly come from behind to win 24-20 and climb into the top 6.
There's a newfound steel at Manly, and the man who's instilled it couldn't be happier.
To keep cool heads and to claw back our way back into the game and to regroup and to recount that deficit is particularly pleasing.
To start, the Sea Eagles were on the back foot at Brookvale. Jack Whiten bursting through twice. Canberra racing to a 12-0 lead.
Croker's in space. Whiten is going to get 2 in 2 minutes.
The Manly of last season would have crumbled to a devastating loss, but a Des Hasler-coached team will fight to the end.
Right through Marty Tapau.
Tapau's try was all strength. Lachlan Croker's came from speed and skill.
Slips through the tackle. Brett Parker, brilliant. And Lachlan Croker, what a return this is.
A Canberra junior, Croker haunted his old club. He was a late call-up, playing his first match since tearing his ACL a year ago. Croker scored a double, his second coming at the end of some brilliant second-phase play, and enough to seal the win.
Another offload. Waddell keeps it alive. They must score. They will. It's Croker again. He's got a double.
It's always hard, and there's always going to be a few dark places, but now he's backed himself, and it's really pleasing to see him get back.
The only downside for Manly, the sight of their informed skipper Daly Cherry Evans wincing in pain with an ankle injury. He'll have scans in coming days. Luke Duffy, NBN News.
The Sharks could be missing $3.5 million worth of talent when they host the Storm next weekend. Sean Johnson and Josh Dugan are set for more time on the sidelines after picking up hamstring injuries as Cronulla's injury crisis hits breaking point.
Normally one of the NRL's slickest movers, Shaun Johnson was a little slower today, limping through the airport on that troublesome hamstring.
To be fair, I've never done a hamstring before, so I don't know. I don't know how it's meant to feel, how it's meant to pull up, so just going off what the physios have told me.
Johnson went down in Cronulla's 29-6 loss to the Broncos in Brisbane. Clearly devastated, the star half called his partner from the dressing room, a move that could see him sanctioned by the NRL for breaching rules on phone use before full time.
Yeah, it was a pretty tough time. I was pretty frustrated, obviously, going through that on my own, and just let him know that I was okay, and that's all there was to it. So, look, I put my hand up, I did my cut.
Josh Dugan didn't even make it onto the field, tweaking his hamstring in the warm-up, making him one of 5 internationals who are likely to be missing next week for the Sharks.
We just got to keep turning up and remain professional, and I'll try and find 17 players who are fit next week. I might have to pull a jersey on again.
Josh Reynolds also had a slow shuffle on his way home from Tamworth, picking up a knee injury in their 30-14 win over the Titans.
A few of the tests they done doesn't seem to be an ACL, which is a relief in itself. So you got to try and find some positives out of a bit of a bad situation, and that's what I'll be doing.
In true Reynolds fashion, the energetic half limped around for a couple of minutes trying to make tackles.
To be honest, that was a bit embarrassing. The boys let me know, don't worry about that. I actually got 2 missed tackles for that, which sucks.
The Tigers are expecting Benji Marshall back next week to replace Reynolds. Jake Duke, NBN News.
The Waratahs just couldn't make the most of their first experience at Bankwest Stadium, ambushed by South Africa's Sharks. The Tars suffered a 23 to 15 point loss, failing to make up ground on Australian conference leaders Melbourne. To AFL, and Port Adelaide star Robbie Gray will spend at least a month in the stands after suffering a hand injury in Friday night's win over North Melbourne. Today, Hawthorn downed Carlton. Meanwhile, the Swans' season is in free fall after losing their 5th match from 6 games. Lance Franklin was a non-starter due to a hamstring strain, and GWS took advantage of his absence, recording a 120 to 79 point victory. The Giants are sitting pretty in the 8 with 4 wins from their 6 games. The Swifts have started their Super Netball season with a brilliant performance against the Giants in the New South Wales Derby. They beat the Giants 63-58 and picked up 3 bonus points for winning 3 of the quarters. For the Swifts, it's just their 2nd win in the Derby. In just a moment, Ben Simmons goes head-to-head with Kawhi Leonard in the NBA. And the Jets end the A-League season on a high note.
Is designed to anticipate your every need. The all-new Lexus UX. We've been expecting you.
Ned's Legends Boost brings NRL legends like Kamori, Anasta and Mason back into the game. Select your card, play your legend, boost your odds. Find Legends Boost in your punter's toolbox. Ned's, it's time to bet.
Nature knows it's better to be part of a group. At Bupa, we call it Members First, our network of providers across dental, physio, optical and more that helps you pay less for the things you need most. Call Bupa to join today.
G'day. North Queensland is in real strife. Properties wiped out by floods, thousands of cattle drowned. Aussie helpers have started a Buy a Cow program to help restock. Please donate now to the website on your screen.
Loaded with my tech. Nothing can frighten a Triton. 2 points behind. 1
unstoppable. Almost. Ladbrokes, back yourself.
When you settle for one of the big four banks, it can feel like you're going nowhere. But you always have a choice. A choice to enjoy banking that rewards customers, not shareholders. A choice to save money and get ahead. To enjoy a better banking experience. And support your local community at the same time. Wherever you are, wherever you're going, you always have the choice to enjoy banking that will help you get there sooner. Oh, it's time. But don't wait for the sign. Leave your bank behind and enjoy the way banking should be.
Kawhi Leonard has scored a new playoff career high of 45 points to help Toronto outclass Ben Simmons and his Philadelphia 76ers in Game 1 of the NBA's Eastern Conference semi-finals. The Australian finished with 14 points and 9 rebounds.
And he's a sweeping move, no. Popped up in the air, and it's Simmons who gets the bounce.
But it wasn't enough as the Raptors won by 13. They'll be teammates again in a few weeks at the World Cup, but right now David Warner is probably a little dirty on Steve Smith. The former Australian captain took a spectacular catch to dismiss his one-time deputy for 37 in the Indian Premier League. Smith made 22 with the bat as his Rajasthan Royals defeated Warner's Hyderabad Sunrisers by 7 wickets. Socceroos keeper Matt Ryan is a step closer to Premier League survival, where Tottenham was upset by West Ham.